Hey again, it's Mike. What I want to talk about today is kind of the impetus or why we started this. And I owe it all to one of my first military veterans that I got to help out. And what an incredible experience this was. He asked me to help get this word out after we had spoken only 2 sessions, and that was the only 2 sessions we had. And he was fine after that. He told me in writing to get this out there. So it's still anonymous, but this story, the success of it, and I'm not claiming this to be my success in doing it. It was just kind of, it just happened. So I'm not bragging. It's just thank God we figured it out. But this gentleman comes in. Uh, his main issue was his legs would lock up every so often, be it in the grocery store, at home, with his friends. They just lock up. So he was an infantryman in the Marines, and after several stories of things that had happened in Vietnam, and granted, this is 40 something years ago that he's been carrying this issue, legs locking up. So 40 years ago, he's telling me those stories of what had happened in Vietnam. And then one of his stories comes about where he steps on a landmine. Not good. He tells his fellow teammates to go seek cover so they're as safe as they can be. That could have taken 30 seconds. It could have taken 2 minutes. Well, we don't know. We'll never know. But bottom line is, this guy, he knows once he steps off of this landmine, some horrific things are going to happen. Um, he jumps off and it's a dud. Thank God. Nothing happens. But once he stepped on it, he hears the click. He feels the click. He knows everything that's going on around him, because time just, if you've been in a situation where it's life threatening, you know how time just seems to slow down. That's one of the great benefits of our DNA. It helps us survive. Okay. So he is now standing there again for who knows how long, and everything's great afterwards, or as great as it can be, I guess. I said, this is where your issue probably lies. I said, something is going on with you, that you hear something that sounds like that click. You're stepping on something that feels like that button. I said, there may be something in the background that you hear that was something similar to what you heard in the background back in Vietnam. I said, they're triggers. And your legs are locking up because they know once you take that step, something horrific is going to happen. And he asked if it was normal. Of course it is, because your body is trying to protect you. This goes back to our caveman days or our lizard brain, whatever you want to call it. It's like a car accident at a certain intersection. You go through that intersection the next time, your body is just going to tighten up. You may not notice it, but it's going to happen, because again, your body just knows, your brain knows, everything's working together. It's going to tighten up, waiting for that accident to happen again. It is now part of your DNA. I say DNA, it's part of your body, it's part of your system. So it is absolutely normal to have that reaction. The relief on this gentleman's face was absolutely incredible. We had one more session just to kind of close things out, and I've kind of checked on him, and he is doing great, because he now knows, hey, I can realize that I'm back in my hometown, and we're fine. Um, Again, I'm not sitting here trying to take credit for anything. We just got the right thing to happen. But the point is, the what most people would call a post traumatic stress disorder In my educated opinion, it is not a disorder. Your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's trying to protect you from similar events. Okay, it goes back to the caveman days. Hey, that big animal with sharp teeth, let's stay away from it. Okay, um, so please understand that again, this is beneficial to your body, to your mind, to your soul. If you think this is helpful, like and subscribe, pass it on to anybody that you might think it's also helpful for them. And we will talk soon. Thanks.